Hey guys, welcome out to the range. Today we're going to be covering the draw stroke from concealment for inside the waistband. It is the only draw stroke that I cover, it's the only draw stroke that I teach because it is the only draw stroke that I use anymore. You'll notice that when I draw, my support hand will actually slap at my garment. And it isn't, especially with a gossamer fabric like this that is very thin, this is a very airy fabric. And to get it to actually come up cleanly, you actually have to slap at it, so that the fabric puckers between the fingers as you contract on it. So I slap at the fabric and now I have a solid grasp of the fabric, and then the sidearm can come up. What I find, I can either slap at it or I can wipe at it. I like appendix carry because it makes your support hand, it gives your support hand something productive to do. When you carry your sidearm on the side and you go to draw, your support hand better be up and high, because if it's not, you can inadvertently end up doing this. I've seen it. I've seen it in training many times. Thank God I've never seen anyone actually crack a round through their own hand, but I've seen this. Or the need of people to place their hand and they cross their own hand when they're reholstering. So what I really like about appendix carry is appendix carry when you're drawing and when you're holstering. This hand is always doing a job. You don't have to think about what this hand is doing because it's always being given the job of clearing the garment. From the fighting stance, support hand comes down, grasps the garment, sweeps it. The shooting hand comes down. Now look, I will tell you right now, there are a lot of techniques that are very detailed and they're taught in a high level of fidelity. What I'm going to say to you is get your hand on the gun. Make sure you have your hand all the way around that grip, okay? Once you get there and you have grasp of this firearm, it is up and out. It isn't a dragging motion. It isn't a plowing motion. It's up and out. I like appendix carry because it really makes for a very clean draw stroke, because from here I can immediately start working. Cover garment comes up, shooting hand comes down on the firearm, straight up and out, onto the target, take your shot. So once again, it's either a slap or a swiping motion. Garment comes up, and all you really have to do is get to here. People like to teach this. Look, no one actually does this, so let's not teach it. It is just enough removal of the garment, and it's out, and the shooting hand joins to the support hand joins the shooting hand, fire, and when it's time to return the sidearm to the holster, contract, shirt comes up, and once you learn where your holster is, obviously you don't have to look anymore. But initially I tell people, look your gun back into the holster. Place it in, click, and then flare your garment out. So you actually want to give it a toss because you want the garment to come to rest the way it's supposed to hang to conceal that sidearm for you. This is a technique that I teach, and all I ask is that you try it when you come out to train with me. Realize your potential.